Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another Stormworks Search and Destroy video. Today we are actually going to continue on with this plane right here. So as you guys can see, this thing now actually flies, which is awesome. It is actually very slow. I don't know whether you guys noticed, but it is not actually flying all that quick. And it is actually only going 56 meters per second. That is actually pretty slow, but we are actually flying, which is awesome. We do need to move this. That would be great. We do actually need some generators as well because our battery does not recharge, so we need that. But yeah, other than that, we are actually flying now, which is awesome. We need to add some lights to this thing. We need to add the rest of the interior to this thing, and we also need it to float a little bit better too. So yeah, let's go and get on with it, shall we? Okie dokie, so I think we will actually start off with the floating thing. So if I spawn this in and I show you guys how it floats, essentially the whole tail end is actually very deep in the water, and that is not really what we want. So we're going to go ahead and actually go inside of here. We're going to get some pivots, and we're going to add those in. Yes, we are. Now, a lot of you guys will be like, don't do that, or I guess maybe not. I don't know. So pivots allow us to actually make it look and work a little bit more like it's real. So I guess this is a good thing. So we'll add those there. We'll actually add some right here. 1, 2, 3. And we'll add some right here. 1, 2, 3. And we'll also add some right here. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. All right, cool. So now if we spawn it in, it should float a little bit higher, which indeed it does. And it is going to tip over. Amazing. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted. It's not, guys. It is not what we wanted. Not at all. So if we go inside of here, have we got anything inside of here? No, we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Is that going to allow it to be a little bit better? Who knows? I don't know. I'm hoping that it allows it to not tip over, but it is tipping over anyway. Right, the last thing that I can try is to actually get rid of the fuel that is going to spawn up here. There we go. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And actually have the fuel spawn all the way in the bottom. Yeah, towards the front, actually. So maybe just here. So we'll actually do something like this. We'll seal this off like that. Delete all of this. And whack this together right here, just like so. Whack this in here like this. And there as well. And then finally, bam! There we go. So if this is our fuel instead, then we have more of a chance of actually, I don't know. I think it'll work a little bit better. So let's get ourselves a spawner. There it is right there. And let's go ahead and get ourselves a meter, wherever that is. The meter isn't in this section, is it? It's just not there. So I don't know where the meter is. Oh, there it is. It's a sensor. I see. All right, there we go. The meter's going to go in there. The level is obviously going to go to the fuel, which is right there. And that is going to be A-okay. All right, very good. Very good indeed. So this might float a little bit better now. Who knows? Who knows? It's a little bit more weight in the bottom, which is awesome. We could actually move these inwards as well. And that would allow it to be a little bit more stable, but I don't know. So yeah, if we move these this way, all the way to about this point, and then had them fold all the way up, I guess that would be great, because this would be lower then. And I think that makes sense. So I'm going to quickly do that, and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okie dokie, so there we go. I've actually pasted them in the right place now. They are a little bit lower than I would, I guess, want them to be, but that's okay. As long as they still work. So cut this, move it this way, paste it right there. Okay, so now we just delete all of this. There we go. We put a block in there. We obviously have to paint all of this, and all that's already painted. That's great. Paint that little section right there. Merge this in, as you already knew. There we go. And we need to do a similar thing with this bit. So go ahead and grab this, cut it, move it across, paste it right there, put this little block in here, merge this piece with this piece, and that isn't even in the right place. 1 second. 1 second, it actually has to go there. Alright, there we go. So now paste this in there, very good. Obviously we want to merge these together, 1, 2, 3. Put this with this, alright, awesome. And we obviously want to paint this as well. Meow. Up to there, very good. Okay, so that should have been done on both sides. However, I think one of them is lower than the other side, so I'm not sure which one's which, unfortunately. That's not good. It's not actually good. This one's right, this one's wrong, pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. This is no longer connected to anything. It needs to be connected to something. This thing right here, I think. And then if we spawn it in, Oh god, we need to merge them up. We need to merge them into the right places. So merge this with this. There we go, very good. And we need to merge this with this. Alright, very nice. And then that one's already merged together. Okay, very good. So, that's all fine. Except this needs electricity. So does that. Oh god. Oh golly gosh. Why don't they have electricity? Do these have electricity? Where's it come from? The rear battery. Oh. Alright, get rid of this one. There we go. Alright, cool. So, spawn this in again, see what happens. Okay, they're both on. Let me go ahead and see which one's correct and which one is not correct. Okay, so press 3. Alright, the one on the right hand side is correct. The one on the left hand side is too short, but we already knew that. Okay, so we need to copy and paste this one down a little bit, and then we'll be good. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, grab this. Move it all the way down. There we go. Doesn't matter how far down I make it go, actually, to be fair. We'll bring this all the way backwards. Bring it all the way sideways. Bring this bit all the way sideways as well. Go ahead and cut it. Move it downwards 1. Boop. Paste it in. There we go. Put this little block right there. Merge it all together. Just like this. There we go. That took its time, but we did it. And then put that piece right there. And make sure it's all merged. Yes, it is. Now it should work. Let's go and spawn it in. See what that looks like. Okay, is it a little bit more stable than it was earlier? Yes, indeed it is. And that is awesome. I need to do something with these stems to make those look a little bit better, but yeah, that's cool. Alright, so now we are actually stable in said water, we are floating on top of said water, and we are ready to fly. Except we are not ready to fly because our fuel doesn't actually link up, so that's a problem. We need to delete this, and we actually need to go down through the plane, probably through the center of the plane, into here. Which is annoying, actually. So pipes, actually no, start off with a fluid port, and then we can do the pipes from there. So here we go. Pipe, port, go in there. Okay, pipe go on as well. Here we go. 1, nope, that didn't work. Up to there, very good. Delete this and this. Okay, awesome. And delete this all the way backwards. There we go. To where? To where? Why am I using like accents? What am I doing? Okay, so this can go into here, that's fine. Go and grab this, put it in, back to there. Get ourselves a pipe. Straight pipe from the ceiling, that is going to be white. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. There we go, very good. And then we obviously want it to go backwards, so we grab one of these, turn it around and stuff. There we go, make it go this way, and make it this color. Okay, straight pipe all the way forwards. To there, okay, very good. And then have it angled downwards from here, like so. Alright, very good. Yeah, so that actually works. Let me go ahead and paint this the right color. And then we need to continue from there. So if we go up, we then need these guys, which are right here, to connect to the right places. So do this all the way to the center, pretty much. There we go. Angle them both this way. Okay. I don't know whether sending the fuel through one pipe is a good idea. I don't know whether it messes with the efficiency or not. I feel like it would, but I'm really not sure. Alright, do this all the way up to here. Very good. Attach this straight on, like so. And that is epic. So now we should be able to actually take off. Great. Okie dokie, everybody ready? Let's go ahead and start said engines. There we go. Get those moving. Beautiful. Press 2. And we are a flying bird. We are a flying bird, and we are actually in the sky. Okay, the one on the left seems to be having issues still. There we go, it actually fastened in now, and that is epic. Very good. Are we flying just the same speed? Yes, we are. We have a hell of a lot less fuel, but we are flying. Okay, that's nice. Okie dokie, so we can actually get this thing into the sky now, which is awesome. We are going to go ahead and edit this, though, to be a little bit more different. So we need it to be, like, messed in with pipes and stuff, if we can. Not entirely sure how I want to do this, but let's say this is actually connected to there. We then connect a bunch of those to some pipes, I guess. Unless we can connect this up like that, which we can. Add some pipes to there, just like this. Up to there, that's awesome. And then have this connect back onto one of these, right there like that. Merge those together, they're already merged, and that's kind of cool. Alright, spawn it in. Does it look cool? No. Not really. Not really at all. Also, it sinks now again. Why is it sinking again? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, get rid of all these. Get rid of all these fluid boosters. The heck? What's the point? There we go. And merge this back on with here. There we go. I don't know how to make that look a little bit better. I'm not sure. But we'll leave it as is for right now. That's okay. Right. So, with that being said, what else do we actually need to do? We need more fuel. That is a good thing. So let's go and delete this, and then just make a bigger one. That's essentially all we need to do. So bring it all the way back to here. Delete all of this. Put this across the top. And seal this right here. Spawn it in. And we have a hell of a lot more fuel. We are still just as buoyant. And we are ready to take off again. Awesome. Wait, did I delete the thing? I might have deleted the thing. Let's go back inside and have a little look down here. Yes, I've deleted the thing. Okay, right. So we need a spawner. And we need a meter once again, because I've deleted both, unfortunately, and by accident. Meter. There we go. Yeah, I did them both by accident, so we actually have to put this in here, and we have to seal this off like this. Okay, so we need those to actually connect up to the things. So this is going to go to fuel. Very good. Our speed sensor is gone. How has that happened? Where was our speed sensor located? Speed! Linear speed sensor. There we go. Put it in the right place. It's going to be this color. Bam. Okay, I also feel like we should have more of this color around. So, let's do this. There we go. We'll actually have this layer right here. Dressed up like such. There we go. Dressed up like so. All the way to there. Okay, and I would say that that is actually a lot better. I'd say that's a lot better. We can leave it just like this, or we can actually send this all the way backwards to there. And I guess that's fine too. There we go. Yeah, I guess that is okay. We also have this area, but just ignore it. Okay, cool. So, we've painted. We've made the fuel a lot bigger. We should be able to take off still. Let's try. Okay. Oh, inside. Very good. Press the key. Let's go. Okay. So if we don't use the motor, we obviously nosedive. If we use said motor, we can just sort of take off. Oh. Or maybe not. Okay, something keeps happening with the back of the plane that allows it to just dive back down into the water. And that's super duper annoying. Right, okay, hold on. We need to add generators too, and I don't think we've got enough room for that. Honestly, I don't know if we've got enough room. Oh, we do. Because we just delete these guys. And we put in pipe. We put in a pipe like this one. We make it the right color. And we just do something like this. There we go. And something like this. Generator. Go ahead and put that there and there. And voila, we have ourselves some generation. Very good. Okay, the gearboxes don't have power. Is that a problem? That might have been a problem that we've had the entire time. But I don't know. Alright, connect all of those up. They're okay, very good. And that'll charge our batteries. Okay, so now the gearboxes have power. I wonder if they'll work. Who knows? Alright, in the seat we go. Can't take off. We don't have enough strength to take off, guys. It's an issue. We don't have enough power to take off. We have not enough power. We need more power. Okay, right, mess with the gearboxes, see if that helps, and if it doesn't help, then cry. That's what we need to do. Okay, 1-to-1. Is the 1-to-1 actually going to work? Who knows? And then I guess once we are flying, we can change the gear ratio then, and that would be fine. So, Yeah, we can figure that out once we are flying. But is 1-to-1 better for us? Let's have a little check. Let's have a little checky here. Come on! Surely it can take off, right? Because it's taken off pretty much every other time. Pull up! No, what the heck? I don't understand. I don't understand. Please work. Okay, so now we are severely lacking the actual takeoff power to get this thing into the sky. I think that might be due to the generators, but I'm not entirely sure. We have like two 12-cylinder engines. That should be way more than enough power to actually get this thing into the sky, but unfortunately it is not. So with that being said, how do we fix that? Well, I'm thinking of fixing it by painting things. No, actually, it's not going to fix it this way, but I'm sort of thinking maybe we actually had a gearbox to this. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, we had a gearbox. We've already got a gearbox, and it is 3-to-1. Okay, delete it. Have another gearbox. 3-to-1 also. There we go. This is a strong old gearbox. Okay, go. It also needs to be on the same thing. So wait. They have power. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's try it one more time. And if this doesn't work, I am going to be crying. Going to be livid. Alright, come on. Let's go. Please work. Let's go. See, it's like, without this motor pushing us, we have no chance of taking off. But like, we did have a chance of taking off before. So I'm not entirely sure what's gone on there. You know? I don't know what's gone on there. Also, if I did this... Are you ready? Oh. 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 What? Excuse me? How does that happen? What the heck was that? Okay, so if we do that, then the plane actually just does its own thing. It sort of takes off all by itself. It lands, it does its own thing. So, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. The plane's actually very, very light. So I'm not sure why it's not working for us. But it's definitely not, so... Oh my golly gosh. What was that? What just happened? Alright, come on. We're going. What? I don't know what that was. We just got took away by the wind. The wind literally just swiped us and took us away. I'm going to try one more time to take off. We will use the wind and we'll see what happens again. All right, here we go. Ready? It's on. We're going. Okay. And then we get the wind. What in the world? Why are we just floating? Why do we float so much? That's really weird. Look at it. Look at it. How does that happen? See ya. How does that happen? I don't really want to fly a plane that in 100% wind, it is just literally a kite. That doesn't make any sense. Is it just literally because it weighs nothing? Can we see somewhere how much it weighs? Editor warnings. I can turn those on and off. I didn't even know that. Jesus. Measurements. No. Center of mass. No. Right, okay. So I genuinely don't know what to do in this situation. It weighs a decent amount. It just, yeah, doesn't take off anymore. I'm going to make it weigh more. I'm actually going to send this all the way back to here. We're then going to do this, and it's going to fly. Alright. We have a hell of a lot more fuel. The wind did just push me sideways, but don't you worry. Let's jump inside, and we'll fly. Okay, here we go. Ready? How much is our battery on? I feel like that's the main issue here. The battery just dies pretty quickly. It is very close to taking off every single time as well. Okay. So let's say we were flying like this. Okay, we took off with the wind. Like a kite. Like a kite. That's not good enough. To be totally honest with you guys. That is not good enough. How fast are we flying? We don't even know. We don't even know because our speedo isn't attached. But once it is flying, it is actually very stable and very nice. It's just we need to make sure it can take off. And unfortunately, that appears to be a very difficult thing to make it do. Okay, I didn't want this series to go on forever, but if it's not going to cooperate with us, then the series might actually last 10 years. But anyway, let's go and do this. Alright, cool. And go. We just don't have enough power to get us into the sky. We don't. Like, our actual engines themselves don't have enough power to lift us. They just don't. And that is very upsetty spaghetti, and I don't know how I can fix that. Unless I can change the RPS somewhere, which, maybe I can. Max RPS? 40. Alright, but does that mean we're going to explode? Who knows? Alright, let's try this again. Honestly, as well, we're going to go from 3 rotors to 4. Like this, and that's going to be good. There we go. So now we got 4 rotors. Interesting. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Ready? We just can't do it. We can't take off. It is impossible. Idea though. I do have one idea on what can actually fix this. And honestly, it is an easy idea to do. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to seal all this off because it is no longer necessary to be here. And we are going to actually start it down here instead. So we're going to put it here, here, and here. This is inside the fuel tank. Probably not a good place to actually start. But do it here instead, and that is a-okay. We're then going to grab this. Yeah, grab it, cut it, turn it around, paste it right there. Very good. That's awesome. We're going to delete these guys and this guy. We're going to merge this with this. And we are going to then pipe it straight down. So gearbox is going to go directly onto there. There we go. We're then going to pipe it. Okay, so pipes. 1, 2. Then we go down this way. Very good. Then we delete this, delete this. Okay, wait. I've deleted those so much. I've deleted those things so much, but we're going to have to do it again. Alright, there we go. Have the pipes run down there. Okay, using straight pipes if we can. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Have it angle backwards from there, I do believe. So if we angle it backwards from there, we can then delete this guy. Have the propeller go right on there like this. We could then paint all of this so that it actually fits in and sort of works. That would be great. There we go. Paint all of this. Very good. Paint everything in there. Actually, probably a bad idea. Don't do that. Put this piece on there like that. That is awesome. And honestly, we might even be able to get away with doing this. Which indeed we can. Alright, paint that in. There we go. Alright, so we've dropped that a little bit lower. And now it should be completely fine. Okay, so that switches that. That's alright. Still has electricity. No, it doesn't. Give it electricity. Give this electricity. Change this to 3 to 1. And go. Alright. Is it going to work this time? No. Oh, I don't even have fuel. Oh, I do this. I do this so often. So I actually ended up deleting the fuel tank thingamabobby. And that's not amazing. So we'll delete these two. Get ourselves some fluid thingamabobbies. That right there. And on the other side, this right here. There we go. Connect those up, please. Connect this straight up to there. Spawn it in. Let's go. Come on. This is it. This is it. I didn't think this was going to be too difficult because we've already had it flying a few times. But no. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Well, that's a lot easier. Awesome. Very good. Alright, so now we can actually get it flying very easily. That's awesome. And we are indeed flying. Very nice. Okay, so we've done that today. That's not very much, but it's happened. So there you go. Also, we now go 66 meters per second, which is a hell of a lot faster than it was. So that's great too. You know, that's actually pretty quick. That's 150 miles an hour, pretty much. So that's actually really, really good. I like it. Okay, and just to be, I don't know, just to see what it would look like, I'm going to replace the color with Frantic Red, and we'll see what that looks like. I think that actually looks pretty sick. I think it looks pretty good. We're then going to change the color of this blue to a gray, or even like a green. That's weird. No, maybe a black, actually. Oh, a black. No, okay, maybe not a black. Maybe a... Oh, what goes with red? Like, what actually goes with red? Like a white? I guess a white does kind of work. But maybe a grey. There we go. Alright, yeah. Okay, so just for like, I don't know, reasons, we're going to go ahead and do this. And, yeah, we're going to keep this colour just for the end of this video. We'll probably go back to the blue very soon. But yeah, I like this. In the next one, we'll probably end up adding some gunner positions, if we can, now that we've got this thing flying. Okay, awesome. And yeah, that should be fine. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.